Hey everybody, Chuck and Mary here. Awkward pause. We had this discussion right before we came on. I go, okay, you're going to lead it today. You're going to start.
Okay, I'm going to start it. Mary and Chuck here, everybody. We're in South Carolina right now. We just wanted to update kind of since we left Georgia. I think that was our last update. And some exciting news that we get to share now that everybody knows and it's been announced. We're going to be grandparents, and so that's our biggest piece of information to share with you guys. Garrett and Mackenzie are expecting and due in June. So soon we'll be finding out, boy or girl, all that good stuff, but super exciting.
Fun time.
And yeah, so we're really, really happy about that and excited for them. So looking forward to being grandparents.
Yeah.
I am.
Already bought some clothing and jumped in the gun maybe a little bit, but hey,
couldn't help myself.
I only get to enjoy this time.
Couldn't help it. Just too cute.
Yeah. So anyways, today we're coming at you from Stumphouse Tunnel.
Stumphouse Tunnel.
You can see the tunnel in the background here. It was originally, I think, started in 1851, and they were going to dig this tunnel to provide easier trade route between here and
North Carolina.
North Carolina,
yeah.
okay.
So.
And so, kind of a neat place. It's just a touristy place now, but they stopped construction, I want to say, in 1853.
59, because of the Civil War.
Fun fact was, in 1951, Clemson University bought it, and they used it for, I guess, several years to age cheese, blue cheese.
For blue cheese.
So
that's a perfect temperature for blue cheese. So
yeah, so kind of cool.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't look, and at the end of the video, we'll take you for a little walk inside so you can see, but I guess it's about 1,600 feet in there, so it's over a quarter mile long. But really cool, a little creepy.
We got a lot of rain last night, so it looks like it's flooded not too far into the entryway. So we won't be going the 1,600
no
in, but yeah.
We wanted to do a quick update on our stay for the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So after we left Georgia, we headed north to Plum Branch, South Carolina, which is not far past the Georgia border. And we stayed 5 nights there, toured around that area, kind of cool area near Lake Thurmond, real pretty in there. Tell them about 96.
Well, we decided we were going to look for a Civil War battlefield. However, we ended up getting sidetracked over to a Revolutionary War battlefield, which was really cool. A little community named 96, and they really weren't even positive how it got that name. They had several different theories of what they thought.
I think it's a distance measure of how far it was from coming from one area on the way to Charleston, that was about 96 miles. So
and it was an old Revolutionary War battlefield that they've redone. Not redone, it's actually still all the tunnels and stuff like that they had there. It was called Star Fort, which was what the fort that the British had tried to attack, and the Patriots were basically holding up in this, gosh, it was a star shaped, but it wasn't very big, maybe a little bigger than a couple houses. It was not real big, but they had what, an 18-day siege there.
Yes, and actually it was the Loyalists that were holed up in the fort. They kind of overtook the town. The Loyalists were holed up in there, and then the Patriots tried to overtake it and were not successful in their attempt. But it's eroded over time, but you can still see the shape of the earth that was made into like a star pattern with earth blockades and barricades, and it just really cool, really interesting to let your imagination think, what did it look like, back at the time that this was all happening. So
they had a communications tunnel. It wasn't really a tunnel, it looked like more like a ditch, but it spanned probably almost a half a mile, third of a mile, that these people would have to get down in for cover and crawl on their hands and knees to go communicate in between houses and forts and that sort of thing. It was kind of cool. But yeah, like Mary said, your imagination, you could just sit there and look at this and just picture what was going on during this time. Really cool. Another day we went over to Columbia, South Carolina, which is the capital. And that was really, really cool. So much history. That is a very clean town. I mean, you don't, I don't mean to keep saying this, but you don't find a lot of really trashy towns back here. People seem like they take pride in their stuff, and
not a lot of homeless and things like that. You just see.
It's really nice. Columbia was really cool. We went to the Capitol building. I don't know, a lot of you probably saw the pictures that we posted on Instagram. That was cool. Right across the street from there was an Episcopalian church that they had. A lot of the churches have graveyards right next to the church, kind of a trip cemetery. And there were actually graves from, what did we see? I saw one that was 1821.
Yeah.
And these people were born well into the 1700s that were buried here. And a lot of the stones, the markers had kind of eroded a little bit, but you could still read the dates and read them. Really interesting. I mean, it was cool. It was just, I always, like we said earlier, your imagination just kind of runs to sit there and think. We're right in the middle of town, and there's a cemetery here with people that were buried in early 1800s, and you think, what did it look like here in that, you know, because out west, it didn't look like anything. It was pretty much a desert out there at that point.
Unsettled.
So, yeah, it was
unsettled territory. Yeah.
Whereas here, they already had towns, and it was kind of bustling economy and that sort of thing. So, kind of interesting. What else was there? We took a day and we went over to the lake, over to Lake Thurman. Beautiful, huge lake. I got some drone footage that I will make sure and put up. I think I actually already did put some of it up, but put it up on YouTube. That was a really neat lake, and it was only a couple miles from our campground, probably. Yeah,
he even got his first paying gig for drone footage. I don't know, there was a paying gig. Because
you're not supposed to be paid.
Oh, well, it wasn't a
paid. It wasn't paid. They gave us a free night or two at the campground. So I was able to just take some drone footage of the campground and stuff. So the people that, it was a brand new campsite. The campground only opened in
the summer, like in June or July this summer. Yeah.
So a lot of it was still kind of under construction and that sort of thing. So yeah, the lady that runs it, Hope, she asked if I could shoot some drone footage of the campground, and so we were just joking about the not.
It wasn't paying.
It was just but it was just one of those things where I enjoyed doing it. So she was like, "Yeah, I'll give you a free night of camping." So, anyways, did that. What else did we do there? We drove into Greenwood one day.
Yeah.
Went and had lunch at a Chili's in Greenwood. They had a Walmart there, and that was nice.
Got some catfish at Old McDonald Fish Farm, a cool place that had peacocks and goats and all kinds of things walking around, and
had their own pond right there on the property, where I think they probably caught their own catfish out of.
Must have been a pretty popular place because it filled up fast, but it was good seafood, and we just explored around that area a bit, and we're kind of slowly kind of heading north tentatively. We're not sure about what the weather's going to be like, so we're here at the Lake Hartwell area for about 4 nights. Then we'll be in North Carolina and then on to Tennessee, and we'll see what weather permitting, if we go north from there or if we go back south and check out some of Alabama that we really wanted to see as we came through real quick. Looked really pretty, really interesting, so we'll kind of let the weather dictate which way we go from there. But
fun thing in Tennessee is we have our good friends Jeff and Katie, the Mendenhalls, are coming out to meet us for Christmas in Knoxville. We've been corrected. You can't say Nashville or Knoxville. It's Nashville. Knoxville, Greenville. So. And
that's what we're doing tomorrow. Is we're going to Greenville. So. Yeah, gonna check that out. We've heard that's a really cute town with the river running through it and stuff. So we'll go check that out and be sharing some videos or photos and stuff to Instagram so you guys can see those. So
next video that we do, next update, we're gonna try to switch it up a little bit. Maybe have a little mishmash between us doing this and then us putting some drone footage into the video. So I'm gonna try my hand again at some iMovie. So we'll see how that goes. I fiddled with it a little bit, but no guarantees, but we'll try to kind of mix it up. I know it probably gets a little bit boring looking at this.
Doing this.
Exactly. So we're going to try to mix it up just a little bit and put, I got some actually really cool drone footage today, right before shooting this video down here of a waterfall. They've got a really cool waterfall here.
Yeah,
we were actually going to shoot this video down there, except some people came up, and we're still not comfortable enough yet where we can just shoot one of these videos in front of people. So we try to find kind of secluded spots or something.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're having fun. But what else, babe? Anything else that we needed to update on? If not, we can close her down. So. I want to take a quick walk inside.
We'll do a quick pause and show them the tunnel.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
All right.
All right.
We will talk you. Well, I'll talk you through this kind of. Get my All right, so this is kind of cool. Like I said, they started digging this, babe. You said what year?
I know they stopped in 1859. I don't know what year they started.
Okay, I think it said they started in 1851. And so it was gonna be big enough. There's a little waterfall right over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. The sun's kind of got a glare here. But this is the tunnel. And I gotta say, it's more than a little bit creepy. It's huge. Like I said, they were gonna try to bring a train through here. So you can see it's quite a bit of rain last night. So it's kind of flooded in here. And I will see if I can get my light to work so that, there we go. Maybe that'll provide a little more light. So I'll walk in here a little ways. It's a little bit muddy, but it smells really musty. And they have a warning saying if you've been in other tunnels to not come in here using the same shoes, because I guess they have some bat that is like the main kind of sword I'm looking for. Yeah. They don't want you to transfer any bacteria and stuff from your boots. Oh, look, oh, I can just barely see your shadow, honey. So, yeah. At any rate, all right, y'all. We're gonna cut out and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye. Okay, so Mary talked me into walking further into this tunnel. I don't know if you can see or not. Hold your phone, let me hold it up here for just a second. It doesn't provide a whole lot of light. It's getting pretty dark in here. I can see try not to trip and fall in the mud.
There's something out here.
But I can see a door or something down here, and it's probably haunted. So I may catch something. This could be like an episode of Ghost Hunters. I may actually see something on here. Hopefully it's not a fall into the mud. It's creepy, I will say that. Is that the end? Oh yeah, probably so. It looks almost like it's walled off down here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but water's dripping pretty good in here.
Yeah. It looks like they've walled it off.
I don't think that you can see anything on this camera. We're quite a ways back in here now. So, all right, y'all. I don't think I can get my, yeah. All right. Mary kept going. Geez, that girl always has to push the boundaries here. Means I've got to follow her. Oh, careful. Okay. It looks like there's a wall or something here. Oh, it's like gated. Yeah, you can see it's like gated. Looking through the gate. It continues. It's creepy though. Looking back at the entrance, we're in here a little ways now. Looks like some graffiti's found its way in here. So, all right, y'all. Till next time.
I definitely just heard something. Did you hear that?
Get out of here! Whew, that was close. We definitely heard something while we were back in there. It sounded like it was yelling at us to get out of there. So we got out of there and we made it out alive. I know you were all concerned. So, all right.
I'm going to leave a cliffhanger, you know.
Yeah.